What's up, everyone? I'm Vanessa Claire, Quantum Tarot Artist, and welcome back to my channel. How are all of you? I love you guys. This video is for all my water signs, all my Pisces, all my Cancers, and all my Scorpios. If you are a sun, moon, rising, or just a cross stalker, which is just someone who knows one of these signs and who's here to see what's up. What's up to all y'all? Let's get into it. All right, so I'm going to start off by setting my intentions, okay? That I get clear, clairvoyant, quantum messages from the universe that resonates with everyone and gives you all the guidance that you're looking for. All right, and then we learn a thing or two about quantum mechanics and esoteric thinking in the process, and then we have fun. Because if we're not having fun, then what the fuck is the point? Am I right? All right. All right, so all your signs I will timestamp and I'll put it down in the comments and I will make sure to pin that. Okay, if you haven't hit subscribe, please do so. I love it when you guys do it. I love it when you hit all the buttons for me. Like the bell, you get notified when I post the dope content on the YouTubes. And yeah, just I love it. I love hearing your feedback. That is the most important thing to me as well, is knowing how this related to you. I'm nosy. I want to know. I'm just very interested. So leave some feedback down there and let us all know how this made you feel in some sort of way. But we're gonna start right off with my dear Pisces. All right, so Pisces, we start off every single reading with an oracle card. And what it does is it heads the reading and it gives me guidance. It tells me what we're saying, what we're thinking, what we're feeling according to our chakras. All right, so let's get one for you. Ooh, we have Ancestors Root Chakra. Ancestors Root Chakra. All right. When this one comes out, your root is your base, all right? The base of your chakras. But it's the ancestor. So I get a couple different vibes with this card. Sometimes it's like being told what you're going to be when you grow up by your family and having that built into your thought process so it becomes you, you know, like, so I'm a hairdresser, so my daughter, she's little, so she says she wants to be a hairdresser, so, you know, it's that kind of thing. My son wants to be a carpenter like his father, you know, it's that, you know, doing what you are looking up to and seeing every single day through your ancestors. That's kind of the feeling that I get right here, all right? But we'll see. Let's move on and see what messages we got for my dear Pisces. Oh man, I hope you all have been doing well, staying safe, living life in your bestest and fullest right now, in the most possible ways possible, staying positive, keeping schedules. But let's see, what we got going on for you, Pisces? We're the Princess of Wands. Five of Swords in the middle, which represents you. Okay. Ace of Wands to the Six of Pentacles, both in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse in the middle, which represents you. Oh, shit. All right. So the Seven of Swords. All right, Pisces. Jeez. Okay. I say it like that because I feel like you are having one of those moments when you are just like looking at where you are in life, and you know, like the truth. You can't handle the truth. You may not like exactly what you're seeing. Yeah, and you may be like, what the fuck was I thinking when I did that? What the fuck was I thinking when I did that? That's why this is happening right now. That's why this is happening right now. You know what I mean? Like, that's why, like, it's realizing that you have put yourself in every single position that you're in right now by your own actions, okay? And, like, when the Five of Swords comes out, it's like, a fact is a fact is a fact is a fact. You can't deny an undeniable fact. It is how it is. It's a human nature thing. It's like one of those things where I like to play with it. I like to say like a scientific fact and watch a person who disagrees with it tell me how right I am about it, and then tell me how much they disagree still. It's a funny thing to watch. They'll be like, no, you're right, but no. That's how you know it's a universal fact, because you cannot deny an undeniable fact, all right? Human nature cannot do it. Now, when you are assessing, it's to the Nine of Cups in the middle, in reverse. It's really looking around and looking at yourself and being like, fuck. This is the bad is here, and it's accepting it. It's It's accepting it, okay? The Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I want to kind of look at that. All right, the Ace of Wands is in reverse. You can feel an idea emerging, but you're uncertain what form it'll take. I'll tell you what, it's crossing the Seven of Swords, so it may be telling people some things about these realizations that you're having about your own life and your own situations. The people around you, like sometimes, I want to say sometimes like hanging with the wrong crowd, and then realize that hanging with the wrong crowd is the reason why you are where you are, that you have made the choice to hang with this crowd, but now you are currently, I feel like, making the choice not to hang out with this crowd or engage or anything with them because it's not getting anywhere. I feel like you just like, I don't like this shit. This is also, I feel like it might be spiraling you into like a thought process that you don't like. All right. No, I mean, that's natural. That's a good thing to do. Clear out the bullshit. If you notice that you're around a whole bunch of negative Nancys and you don't, no. All right, the Hermit. That's deep inner self-reflection. To the Three of Cups, to your friends. This is your friend circle. Getting away from them and kind of like looking at it all and being like, yo, maybe I need to change the dynamics of who I'm engaging my time with. The Four of Wands, quantum leaping. That's a new beginning. That's my quantum leaping card. And when I say that, I mean like I live in the existence of every possibility. It already exists. We just have to vibrate to it. Like there are realms on top of realms on top of realms on top of, there's like the multiverse feeling. Okay. That's the Four of Wands. Now it's vibrating to the perfect scenario. A new life for yourself, of your highest self. Okay. Because that's where I feel majority of people are like striving to get to. Right. And this is seriously because your vibe equals your tribe, and your tribe equals your vibe. So if you're hanging around with a bunch of shitty ass fucking people, you're gonna like vibrate their shitty ass situations to you. I don't feel like that's what you want. So, I mean, I'm not trying to tell you how you're thinking, but I mean, I wouldn't. So advice for you, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's, don't accept any kind of shiny offers. The Prince of Swords, don't jump the gun on like, well, on what? Ace of Cups. Ooh, on love. Ooh, Pisces. Don't fall in love with things that are bad for you because they're shiny and they look good. Really assess things before you go looking into messing with it, I want to say, and continuing to keep it in your life, because your vibe attracts your tribe. The Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, it's a way of thinking. Because if you're around a bunch of people that think one sort of, if you're around a bunch, let's just example, all right, if you were like around a bunch of people who are like thug life, you're gonna pick up the thug life vibe. If you're around people who are like scholar life, you are going to pick up that scholar vibe, like just through associating with them, seeing what they do. And it's a mirror effect. No matter your tribe is your vibe. It's because it's what you're seeing. It's what you're vibing with. So choose what's best for you, not the lower end of the spectrum. Because I mean, you can exist in any of these realms. You can be a thug life or you can be a scholar. What did I say? Jedi on the streets and Sith in the streets. Why did I just think of that? I don't know. It's your choice. It's your choice who you can associate with. And there's a reason why people also say guilt by association. It's the same thing. So make sure it's a good circle, a loving circle that you're surrounding yourself with. Pisces, and vibe towards that. I hope that resonated with you. I hope that made you feel some sort of way. If it did, let me know. Give the video a like. I love it when you guys do that. Until next time, namaste, my lovers. Peace. All right, so moving on. What are we moving on to? We're moving on to Cancer. All right, Cancer. Cancer. I'm a Cancer. I'm a Cancer Scorpio rising, so quite frankly, I think I'm in love with myself. Anyways, moving the fuck on. All right, we start off every single reading, my dear Cancers, with an oracle card, and what it does is it heads the reading, and it gives me guidance, and it tells me what we're seeing, what we're thinking, and what we're feeling according to our chakras. Chakra. So, let's get one for my Cancers. Oh, my Cancer. Oh, that's so funny. The moon cycles. I kept on seeing it. Every time I'd look in the video, this is the card that I was seeing. I was like, that's weird, that's weird, that's weird. Now here it is. That's weird. It's the moon cycles, the crown chakra. When this card comes out, usually I'm like, you're affected by the full moon and the moon cycles. It's like one of those feelings of like, when the full moon is out, the people go crazy because the full moon gives off the most light rays and we react to that because we are molecules and atoms and we're, you know, light therapy. Get me started on the bleach jokes and the light therapy and the UV ray stuff right now. Oh, geez. No, moving the fuck on. Anyways, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm a comedian too. Yeah, I have been having a fucking field day. Fucking field day. No, I'm not part of the problem. I'm just part of the lightheartedness of it. I'm just joking around, you guys. But it is a fact that our bodies react to light, all right? Light waves and sound waves. They heal, okay? But your card, my dear Cancer, fuck my jibber jabber about what I was just jibber jabbing her about. Well, we are moving the fuck on. It's home in root chakra. Home in root chakra. When this one comes out, I hear your root is your base, all right? And what you're all about, your grounding. And if it's matched with home, it's home base. I just heard concerns with that. All right. Let's see what we got. All right. We're going to do the tattoos and intuition. Let's see. Messages for my dear Cancers. I hope you all have been doing well. And I got the 10 and the 9. Motherfucker. Maybe you've been going through some shit. Because when it's like 10 and 9s, 10 of the swords, not some issues, self-abundance, being good with you and your home. I say that because of the oracle card. And on my next episode of Snapped, it might be Cancer. On the next episode of Snapped, this bitch. Joking. You're not a bitch. But you might snap. No, I'm joking. I kid. Alright. Let's see what messages we have for Cancer. Oh, the 9 of Swords in reverse. 2 Wands in reverse, which represents, yeah. The Knave of Cups in reverse. Oh my. To the 5 of Swords. Okay. To the 2 Cups in reverse. Oh, Cancer. 2 2s in the middle, which represents you. I just heard stability and love because all I did, I don't know. I'm not a numerologist, okay? But I do play with it, all right? And I do see synchronicities in numbers and like I know my own base meanings. Right, and I listen to my thoughts when I do quantum mechanics, and all I did when I do quantum mechanics, when I do tarot, using quantum mechanics, right? Anyways, 2 and 2 is 4. 4 to me, stability. 2 to me is a relationship, stable relationship, okay? What's the definition of crazy here with the 2 of Wands? Doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting different results. Getting heartbroken every fucking time. I feel like there might be a current relationship here in the midst where you're like, what the fuck am I even here for? And I feel like there might be something else where you can feel something exciting coming up too. And I just felt it. Oh, when that happens, I love that when that happens. Okay. The Knave of Cups, when it comes out, it's like that butterfly feeling in your stomach. Okay. Of the excitement of knowing something good is going to happen, not knowing what it's going to be, but it's going to be, and being very excited about it. But when and I felt that I felt that it was, I feel that, which is okay. Okay. the Knave of Cups in reverse. That's doubting it, though. Like, knowing... I'm going to cross it. What is this? The Five of Swords, the Ten of Coins. This is wishy-washy because the Knave of Cups in reverse is clarified by the Five of Swords. That is a fact, it's a fact, it's a fact, it's a fact, it's a fact. We can't get around this fact. Okay? But I know it's good. But I know this is a fact, though. And I feel like it's like something that's holding you backed on pursuing something that is really good for you, that gets you excited, that you are excited about, that you want to, like, go and do, you know? But this is harsh truth. This is snap, 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 snap vibes. I feel like it's you, your own, tripping yourself up on things that you believe are facts. And I say it like that because if I crisscross applesauce, all right? The Five of Swords is to the Nine of Wands. I mean, to the Nine of Swords. Excuse moi. All right? Being exhausted by it. That's the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Swords is thinking it's going to be way worse than what it actually is. Your own mindset is creating your own turmoil. Nobody else is freaking out about this shit except for you. You know what I mean? So think about that. And I don't... because I feel like it is regarding something that makes you tick. Nobody else makes you tick. And if it's something that you really, really like, that you should pursue it, because why not? The Ten of Coins is on the table as well. Cancer, where it's like being this feeling, and whatever it is, I feel will make you feel secure, bring you abundance, and just everything that you kind of been like feeling lack of. And I feel like there's something about it that is a fact that you can't get around. Okay, it's true, but it's tripping you up as a bad thing, and I don't think it actually is. I don't think it actually is. So I want to get advice for Cancer. All right, the Empress. Ooh, let's grow that shit. What's that Ace of Cups? Fucking, well, fuck me up the ding dong. All right, no, what the fuck? I'm sorry. I say weird things. I say what I say. I don't give a. All right, the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. And I noted that this hasn't been happening. This twin flame. This is my sign for twin flame. A matching vibration is, if I could say it any better, because I feel like a twin flame is a shit way to explain things. It's when, like, my soul recognizes your soul. I am you, you are me. We feel the same fucking way about a lot of fucking shit. That our vibrations match. My vibrations match on this, you know? Nurturing, okay? They're both in the reverse. I do have to note that, okay? They were both in the reverse. So that is doubt. That's the whole doubt of this fact that you can't get over. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like dating a person who, like, saying you would never date a person who has kids, and then meeting a person who has kids and being like, I might date this person. Or like setting an age limit or something like that and be like, I'd never date a person like this. And then you find yourself being like, what? You know what I mean? Like, it's that. And then getting, because it's matching the vibrations. And then the Empress to them both being in reverse. It's not feeling it. You're making up all these reasons of why it won't work. That, all right? To the Empress. It's like nurturing it, growing it, giving birth. Some Cancers may be pregnant. I don't fucking know how to talk for everyone, but it's the growth of something. That's the growth of negativity. If you sit there and linger on the bad and the bad and the bad and the bad and the bad, but that butt will eventually bite you in the ass so hard and come back on a big fat fucking butt. When really it's nothing to be worried about. Clearly the cards say it. I mean, it's not me, it's cards. I mean, the Nine of Swords. It's saying your own mindset is what is holding you back. Making you feel like, no, but whatever this is really good. You should pursue it. Because I feel like the type that you normally try isn't doing it for you. Or whether it be in a job or a relationship. The Hermit in reverse. That's deep reflection that we're going to move the fuck on. I hope this is resonating with you. And if it did, let me know. Let me know in the comments of how you related to this, because I love hearing the juicy little details. I fucking love it. I want to know. All right, because at this point, I'm invested. No. All right. Moving on. All right. If you feel lost or confused, go within. Trust that your path will become clear when you connect with yourself on a soul level. Be careful not to get lost too deeply in a spiritual path, disconnecting from the outer world. Of the negativity, spiral off and allow the positive things of whatever this is in, and let that spiral. Instead of, but this is blah, this is blah, 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 blah. Let's get out, fuck out of your own way. Out of the past, death, and the fool. I can't make it up. It's the Six of Cups. That's like being caught up on like a fallen memory, being in the past, you know, the death of the old and with the new. No, she's just you. Once you get over it, you'll make room in your brain for new thoughts. There, you won't have that negative thought in that past reminiscingness of how it was or whatever the fuck, you know. So you go, or how the type. I feel like it's the type that you feel like you attract. Let that fucking shit go and let new types in. To the Fool, it's new beginnings. And also with the Fool, it's very naive and not knowing like how exactly you're doing it. You're learning as you're going. But the first step to a new beginning is realizing that the old way of being isn't you anymore. Just the first step is just a choice and a recognition, recognizing and choosing that you're going to change, and then taking the actions to do so. No one else is going to stop you but you. So if you decide that you want a different type in your fucking life, bring it in. Well, nothing is stopping you. Nothing is stopping you. I hope you have fun with that, Cancer. I hope that resonated with you all. I love you all so much. Until next time, my friends. Namaste, my loves. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on to Scorpios. All right, Scorpio. Cool. Someone just skateboarded past my window in a longboard. That was awesome. All right. Start off every reading, Scorpio, with an oracle card. What it does, has the reading, gives me guidance, tells me what we're saying, what we're thinking, feeling, according to our chakras. No different for you, my booze. Let's get one on the table for you, water, ocean, throat chakra. Oh, my ears started ringing, and I just thought this card came out so many times last night in the daily tarot that I do over on Facebook. I touch base on every single sign of the zodiac. Like, oh my gosh, this card. Water, ocean, throat chakra. When I get this card, I envision a person projectile puking water. Just. And water represents emotions. And so it's just like speaking your emotion fluently, like, I want to say maybe not a good thing in this aspect, Scorpio. I feel like oversharing might be a problem here. I don't usually feel that with that. I'm like, yeah, good to get it all out. But I feel like sometimes oversharing too might not be a good idea. What's that? I'm interesting. I find it very interesting when, because I listen to every single thought that I have and I just fucking say it, right? I just fucking say it, whatever. And that's what I was told. And it's very interesting when I have a set meaning on a card and stuff like that. And like, I don't usually, that's never happened before with that card. Okay. 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 So let's see what we got for Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and all my cross-stalking Scorpios and all the people and all the loves in the world. Let's see what we got. We got the devil. We get the devil in reverse. Shit. We'll see. Don't take these cards to devil and death and all that stuff. Oh my god, and the Seven of Cups. That's a bad thing. All right. As I'm sitting here, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Don't worry, don't worry. And then I pull the Seven of Cups. I'm like, it's being overwhelmed. To the Fool in reverse. Oh my god. Scorpio, what's up? Okay, it's definitely being in a position. Oh, shit. Yep. This is ringing. Okay. The Devil in reverse, the Two of Wands. I'm going to read it. I'm going to get mad specific. We'll get mad specific up in this piece. Because I already feel some sort of way about this whole entire reading. Yeah, I'm just looking at it. All right. All right. Be aware of self-sabotaging and self-destructive behaviors. All right. Release any self-imposed, self-limiting beliefs that are standing in the way of your growth and expansion. And it's funny that I said I'm feeling some sort of way just by looking at this, the spread. Okay. And to myself, my first thought was, I'm going to read it so I don't get overconsumed in my thoughts and what I'm seeing on the table, because I have my own place meetings on it. Fucking everything. Like, I can do that real fast. Like, I can get clairvoyant Vanessa real fucking fast in this bitch. All right. Like, just from what I see. And then I go and read it and I'm like, well, then different meanings and stuff, the placed meanings on the cards. Okay. So me being logical, right, Scorpio, because I'm a Scorpio, right? So Scorpio logicalness here, right? Yeah. Knowing to slow down. All right. Don't let your thoughts and perception of a certain subject get the better of you. And then what the fuck did I say about this card right here? I was like, I think oversharing may not be a good thing. It's that feeling of sticking your foot in your mouth. All right. To the Two of Wands. Hold on. In reverse. You have some self-limited beliefs too that may be stopping you from moving forward, doing shit different. Two of Wands is the beginning, to me, of a manifestation. It's like noticing the pattern, because can't change something unless if you don't realize that it's bad or that it needs change. I don't want to say bad, but that it needs changing and adjusting until you notice the pattern of why. Okay. So the Two of Wands in reverse, you have an idea but lack a clear plan and have little energy to move it forward. Go back to your original idea and the energy and enthusiasm you initially felt. Let that guide you to the next step. And I feel like when you do, you get overwhelmed by that. It's so many things like that started you doing this. Okay, so an idea, black clear plan. How did you move forward? That definitely does overwhelm you to the pool in reverse. Shit. I just want to be like, I don't even, it's that feeling of like, I don't even know. Like being so lost in like having a plan, okay, and doing it. And then things not happening exactly the way you expected along the way. So adjusting your plan and adjusting your plan a little bit more and then adjusting your plan a little bit more. And then eventually your plan is no longer your plan. And then you're like, what the fuck is my plan? And at this point, like, I'm so far from where I started. I don't see how I can get back to where I was in the first place. I feel like the mindset and the things that you have done, you know, to get to you to where you are now have made it so it might be a little impossible for you to even like make the original plan feasible anymore. You're like, that's dumb, you know. But you're like, all right, you've conceived of a new project but aren't ready to give birth to it. Now that's twice now. That's twice now. No, I think that's 3 times now that said that. The Ace of Wands. No, that's 4. That's fucking on the table all through the board. All across the board. Not even knowing what you're gonna do here. Oh man. I have good news. All right. You're just being worried. I have good news. You're just being worried of the unknown because we fear to which we are uncertain of. Right? And we fill in the blanks with it. It's like conspiracy theory vibe. You know what I mean? Like there's truth to every single conspiracy theory, but when us as humans don't know an answer, we fill in the blank with fucking like an assumption. You know what I mean? So then that's what makes it all like kind of bullshit. So it's kind of like not knowing exactly what you're doing, but in fearing it. So it's building up a lot of like anticipation of fear for the unknown, I guess. It's it's that feeling. But, and I keep on wanting to say this and I haven't, because then I ramble off on why you're so scared. The King of Coins is on the fucking table to the Fool. That's a big deal. That's like, all right, you may be scared. You may be nervous about this, Scorpio, but whatever is coming your way is good. And I feel like the new beginning is good, and it's a new beginning of abundance. Big dick energy, everybody. I'm like, oh, an abundant penis, penis, vagina, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Okay. It's like abundance of your new beginning. Even though you don't know, and even though you're afraid of it, it's gonna fucking work out, because it's gonna create more. When you follow that flow, you notice your patterns of what the fuck and where you're fucking up, and how you're gonna do shit differently to create a new beginning, even though it scares the piss out of you. All right, let's get, and it makes you want to overshare. All right, anyways, let's move on. Let's get some advice. Let's get some advice about the oversharing. 5 of Coins. What's that? To the Knight of Cups. That's my your secret you don't want anyone to know. You feel really, really upset about this someone. I feel like you're looking for a handout for someone. You're like lining people up to help you. Can you get upset when they don't? Or in the Palace of Wands. So, yep. Thank you. I say that because the Palace of Wands fell out in reverse. This is a working home that's not working. You're feeling upset some sort of way about where you are in a position of life that you're at right now. Okay? The 5 of Coins. I'm going to read that. You're experiencing a financial loss, poverty, and feeling isolated and alone. Help is nearby, but you're too focused on your financial problems to notice. You may be sabotaging your ability to create abundance by focusing only what you lack. To the world. Stop doing that. That's whack. Lack is whack, yo. All right. There are many open loopholes right now. Find those. All right, but there are many open loopholes right now, and they are draining your energy. Find closure and tie up loose ends. Resolve your inner desire for completion rather than seeking closure with others. Looking for the help, and when you're not getting it, feeling some sort of way, feeling left out in the cold. Like this isn't gonna make, like this is why my whole life sucks. But don't get caught up on that. All right, Judgment in reverse. And then we're going to move on. And if this is making you feel some sort of way, let me know how this relates to you in the comments, because I really get into it. And I like knowing the details of how you relate to this. All right, Judgment, reverse. You may be troubled by your past actions and choices.